Imagine this. It's the late 1940s. Deep inside the Soviet Union, 5 prisoners are sealed inside a chamber. No windows, no clocks, no way out. Scientists promise them freedom if they take part in a bizarre experiment. Stay awake for 15 days and survive. To make sure they don't sleep, the chamber is pumped with a mysterious stimulant gas. Cameras are watching. Microphones are hidden in the walls. Every movement is recorded. At first, everything seems fine. The men laugh, talk, whisper about escaping, but by the 5th day, something changes. One subject begins pacing in circles, whispering constantly. Another starts screaming until his vocal cords tear. The others sit in silence, eyes wide open, refusing to speak. By day 9, the scientists check the microphones and hear nothing. Not silence, but whispers, disturbing, fractured voices. When they open the chamber, they don't find humans anymore. They find creatures, mutilated, torn apart, covered in blood. And the survivors? They begged the scientists not for freedom, but to be locked back inside the chamber, because what they've become isn't human anymore. This is the story that shocked the internet. The Russian sleep experiment. But here's the chilling part. Even though it's just a story, millions of people believed it was real. The tale first surfaced online in 2010 on a site called Creepypasta Wiki. Written in a clinical scientific tone, it claimed to reveal a declassified Soviet experiment. The details were horrific. Prisoners ripping chunks of flesh from their own bodies, smearing walls with blood, eating themselves alive, and in the final twist, declaring, "We are the evil that lives inside you all." The writing was so disturbingly detailed, so methodical, that thousands of readers thought, this has to be real. So why did millions fall for it? Psychologists call it the urban legend effect. 3 things made it believable. Scientific tone. It read like a real lab report. Gas formulas, test logs, exact dates. It felt authentic. Cold War secrecy. The Soviet Union was infamous for brutal human experiments. Who's to say this wasn't one of them? The photo. You've probably seen it. Pale skin, bulging eyes, teeth bared in a permanent scream. For years, people thought it was an actual experiment subject. But here's the truth. That photo isn't Soviet. It isn't human at all. It's a Halloween prop, an animatronic called Spasm. And yet, paired with the creepypasta, it became proof. One fake picture turned fiction into fact. Now, here's where things get darker. The Russian sleep experiment never happened. But real experiments came close. In the 1890s, Russian scientist Maria Manasena deprived puppies of sleep. Within just 4 days, they all died. Italian researchers soon repeated the tests. Sleep loss led to brain degeneration, organ failure, and death. In 1964, an American teenager named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days straight. He didn't die, but he suffered paranoia, hallucinations, and memory loss. Modern studies confirm severe sleep deprivation can kill, not by turning you into a monster, but by shutting down your immune system, breaking your brain, and destroying your body from the inside. So while the creepypasta was fake, the science behind it was terrifyingly real. After 2010, the story escaped the creepypasta community. It spread everywhere. Reddit threads debated if it was fact or fiction. YouTube narrations gained millions of views, each one retelling the story with ominous stock footage. Fan fiction twisted the ending, adding new experiments, sequels, or secret government reports. Even mainstream media sites wrote about it, often with headlines like, "The Soviet experiment too disturbing to believe." It became more than a story. It became internet folklore. And here's the strange part. Even after debunking, many people still whisper, what if it really happened? The Russian sleep experiment works because it taps into our deepest fears: loss of control, Imagine being forced awake, your body collapsing, your mind unraveling transformation, watching yourself become something unrecognizable, inhuman. Cruelty of power, governments doing things in secret and no one ever knowing. It's the perfect storm. Part horror story, part scientific nightmare, part conspiracy theory. So here's the truth. The Russian sleep experiment never happened. The photo was fake, the story was fiction, but the science was real. Sleep is as essential as food or air. Without it, the body dies. And the fear was real. Millions believed it because deep down, we all wonder what happens when the mind is pushed past its breaking point. But maybe the most terrifying part, even though this story is fiction, right now, somewhere in the world, secret experiments are happening. And if one day a real sleep experiment took place, would we even know? Perfect Rocket.